Welcome back, fans, to Game 2 of Day 4 of the never-ending week that is the DNA Swag 2021 Hoop Classic, and I am having fun every second of this, and I'm joined once again by Kelly Vass. How are you, Kelly? How was your break?
Good, Dave. How are you? Happy Friday.
The best part of this week is
Spending time with me?
Spending time, well, yes. Spending time with getting able to talk basketball. Like, we don't have any fans in here, but the volunteers are all basketball people.
Absolutely.
And we get to talk basketball with basketball people, and we haven't done that in far too long.
I love it. I love it.
Speaking of basketball people, these referees are basketball people.
I would say people
Kevin
have
Hansen
seen
and Mark McGetchie, these guys have been around for years, forever.
I
Kevin,
agree.
a former all-star at this tournament and champion of this tournament, back when he was in grade 15, I think, or 16. I forget what grade he was in.
I heard he went a few times after 12. It's all right.
Oh, we just yank his chain. I've told that joke already, and I can't help it. I need to do it again. So, Riverview High and St. Max, this is a big one, and this is it's big because whoever the winner of this game goes to the crossovers. Pretty simple. And wins the tip does St. Max, but just kind of awkward. They went back and forth. Can't help that. Just kind of an awkward where it landed. St. Max coach Danny Patterson I talked to, they played a game last night outside of the tournament.
They did?
They did. They played a game against St. John High.
No way.
They did, and did not go well for them. They did not shoot the ball well. Coach, I said, they didn't shoot the ball in the first game here very well either.
No, yes.
Yeah, and I thought, hey, you got but they're talented offensive players, so hey,
nice pick and roll.
You probably got the missed shots out of your system the other night, and he said, no, because we went to St. John last night and didn't shoot the ball well either. So.
Oh, they went home.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
But Danny's a good coach, great referee.
Yep, great referee, great coach, and these girls will probably be ready to play.
Sophia Candy's ready to play today.
She is. Wrestles that rebound down, and Riverview High, speaking of not shooting well, they did not shoot well the other night either in their first game, and they're going to look to start this game off a little bit more cohesive, less turnovers.
Shot by Domini.
And Domini, player of the game in the first game, was
nice
terrific.
Hustle.
Good hustle.
By Grace Collins.
Absolutely. But also Clancy McIntyre, the talented grade 10 for St. Max. She ripped that ball away and forced a foul on Riverview. We're going the other way.
Hoyt.
It's Ella Hoyt at the point guard running the show, joined by Lindsay Stewart in the backcourt. Hand off to Rhea McFarland. And she's going to pop for three.
Oh, in and out. That rim's, I don't know, Dave.
That's tight down there, you think, is it?
Yeah, all the teams have struggled.
Clancy McIntyre.
Nice pass.
Really nice pass, but it's tipped, it looked like to me, and rebounded inside by Candy. She's going the other way. So Candy on the floor, joined by Addie Albert. Rowan Domini.
The Royals need better spacing, I think.
Brooke Powers inside, and she didn't get a lot of playing time the other night to Brooke Powers, but she's earned the start here because she was real effective and tough in her minutes. I was impressed with her. So she earns the start here today.
Riverview's got to be careful here. They got 8 seconds to make it work.
Lily Barnett, the other starter for Riverview, and she's trying to key the ball in.
To Domini.
Domini comes.
Nice move.
Nice left-handed move. They got to get a shot up, though, soon. And there's a foul inside on number 7, Avery Allward. A real standout player for St. Max. But she's had a tough time shooting the ball both last night in their game in St. John and their first game here. She's another one that's had a good offensive player and shooter that's had a tough start to her tournament.
Oh, nice play by the Royals.
Really nice on the out of bounds, but Allward,
Allward with the ball up the floor, guarded by Addie Alberts.
Lily Barnett missed the shot there in the corner.
McFarland.
And there's Clancy McIntyre.
She's going to take it. Nice take.
Takes it left.
And her own rebound, Dave.
Probably should have gone to the other side with the left hand. Missed on the right. Avery Allward gets up a shot against the clock late, and it's going to go back to Riverview High.
I think Riverview's really got to box out.
Yep. So slow start here off of, because you know that Avery Allward's going to crash
the girls are tall and they're ready to crash the glass.
Clancy McIntyre with those long arms, athleticism. Oh, boy, that was a tough pass to catch. Man, and big collision.
Nice move.
McIntyre with a nice dump off to Allward, and she gets the two-pointer to go. And the first points on the board for St. Max. And there's going to be...
I think those two are going to be a duo here. Oh, nice defense.
Amazing stuff. It collects the ball. McIntyre, though, can't get it. A little pass at her feet. Couldn't collect. Riverview.
Good defense by Ella Hoyt.
Candy dribbles out of the press. And look at the defense by Hoyt. It's going to stay with Riverview. She is everywhere early here as Hoyt.
Yeah, I think that one hurt.
Man, she popped right back up again, though. She's been a menace defensively in the early minutes here for St. Malachy's. Riverview, you can already tell that breaking that press of St. Malachy's is going to be important.
And I think the Royals got to dribble with a purpose, Dave.
Yep. And Rowan Dominy, another tough pass for her to catch, and it's turnover central again to start this game for
Seems
Riverview
to
High.
be the ongoing theme.
A little bit. And the defense, I think the story of this tournament right now is defense is ahead of offense in some cases. And the max effort defensively. And Hoyt goes in there again. But cut off by Dominy, who stood her ground and didn't get a foul. Barnett turns it over, though, at half court. Looking for Brooke Powers. Didn't get there. Again, St. Malachy's hurrying the Royals up here. And
that's a great
really nice take there. Yeah, Rhea McFarland saw the opening, took it, knew the defender wasn't in position to take the contact.
And I think the St. Max is moving the ball well. Therefore, Riverview's got to move, and they're just catching the Royals a little bit out of position, Dave.
Yeah, and to the bench, one Barnett in, one Barnett out, and the other one in. That's Jazz Barnett. Really good shooter. Didn't get on track in the first game. Had one go down, but she's a better shooter than that. Royals are gonna look to her to get some instant offense here, and Amelia Jensen in as well, and she had put in some really good, tough minutes in her minutes the other night as well. We like the way she played. I like how hard she played. So 4-0 early. St. Malachy's. Here's the press break again. Riverview.
But we saw this with the last game too. Alberts is going to dribble it through, but I think they need to be consistent with their passes.
They do. And she can't dribble just over half and pick it up. That's going to be tough. And
Jazz Barnett. Nice pass.
Very nice pass by
Jazz. Good move by
inside.
Albert.
Albert, too, with a nice move. Just doesn't go, but sticking with it there.
St. Max got a box out. This is about the 8th time.
Brooke Powers just throwing her body all over the place in there.
And the ball spills out to Ella Hoyt. She's going all the way, Dave.
Up
10.
to McIntyre. And she's going to go to the line. Better offensive possession by Riverview there. Just didn't come to fruition for them. They got to finish their opportunities if they're going to stay with this talented St. Max team.
Clancy McIntyre.
Two pretty young teams here we have.
Clancy's a grade 10.
She is.
Wow.
Yep.
Very talented.
Yeah, Ella Hoyt's a grade 11. Grace Collins, who liked a lot of her game off the bench for St. Max. She'll be in, I'm sure, before long. She had a good game the first game. And this Riverview team turned over a ton of kids from 2 years ago where they had a really, really strong team. And then last year had a lot of new kids that they wanted to get some experience, weren't able to with the COVID situation. Some of those teams that had a lot of grade 11s last year really got penalized extra with the COVID situation. And Jazz Barnett just a little too far.
Yeah,
for Addie Albert.
Referee's calling a timeout. They got to figure out this press break.
Yeah, they're speeding Riverview up, and Riverview's having a tough time reacting to the. Oh, they're going to get that up there for us. So pay attention to our sponsors there, fans, please. And we'll talk about a couple of those sponsors right now during this first timeout. So Keystone Physio. We're honored and grateful that Keystone Physiotherapy has loyally supported the DNA Swag Ladies Hoop Classic for 17 years. In addition to providing professional physiotherapy services to the ladies' games, this year Keystone will be graciously providing a $500 bursary to be awarded to one graduating player on a hosting team. Great community support from them. We thank Keystone Physio. And also, the bursary, along with them, Advanced Health and Physio, Allstate Insurance, and Royale. They've contributed bursaries to the girls and guys tournaments this year, and normally that's something that the tournament has to provide, and so that's really saving us some money. The corporate sponsors have really come through for us. And also, Watts Leasing is a locally owned company specializing in the rental of leasing of all types of transportation and storage equipment. They're thrilled to be part of the DNA Hoop Classic this year, and we're thrilled to have Watts Leasing at the DNA Swag Hoop Classic, so thanks for their support. All right, so they've decided during the timeout that there was a touch on that pass from Jazz Barnett. It's an odd correction. We don't see that a lot during the timeout, but it's going to stay with Riverview.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
All right, and we got
Inbound it.
Lindsay Stewart playing the tight D.
Yeah, and some new faces into the game for
Lily
the Royals.
Nice pass.
Very nice. Just a miss inside there from Naomi McDonald, but good execution there.
Amelia Jensen was there too as well.
Yeah, Marley Hansen in the game for the Royals, along with Lily Thompson. Going is Allward, kicks to McIntyre, miss. But look at that crash from Hoyt. She is all over the place, creating havoc for the Saints. And the Royals are gonna have to contend with Hoyt.
Three.
She's gonna try a deep three and make it. What a start to this game for Ella Hoyt.
Wow.
Terrific stuff on both ends.
She's
going to be trouble, and she's going to cut that dribble off, and that is not the place to pick it up. But Addie Albert able to get rid of it to Lily Thompson.
The Royals got to move the ball here, Dave.
Amelia Jensen up top. Lily Thompson tried to drive and was hit by McIntyre. It's going to stay with the Royals, and again the storyline continues of this tournament. 8-0 start for one team. There's always somebody off to a quick start and somebody else scrambling to catch up.
The Royals got to be careful. Ella Hoyt's on to something here.
And the Royals' first quarters have been less than stellar at the start of their season and continues here at the Hoop Classic. They went scoreless in the first quarter the other night against Moncton High, and then came back and played them even in the second quarter, but they can't get off to these
slow starts.
Incredibly slow starts. It just puts them too far behind the 8-ball. And Richard Rafferty, coach, trying to find a combo as Jazz Barnett over there doing some.
I think her shoelace came undone.
Yeah, they're trying to fix something over there in her shoe. That's why she came out. I don't think they subbed her out for anything.
Nice shot by Addie Albert.
Nice shot.
Oh, unfortunate. She's got to keep shooting those. That's a great shot.
Yep, McIntyre wipes the glass clean.
Oh,
Albert
nice take.
going baseline. Look at that pass to the corner.
Long.
Yeah, a little bit long from Maria McFarland, but rebounded by McIntyre. And then again, McFarland's going to follow in the middle of the key. She misses. Finally, they collect the rebound. Does Naomi McDonald. Addie Albert's going to try to push the ball a little bit. Thompson gets it on the wing. They're going to look to run a screen there. Oh, she rejects the screen nicely.
That's a good take.
Can't get it high enough off the glass, and McIntyre's going to come the other way. She's got Hoyt ahead of her, but can't collect the ball in time. Smart move by McIntyre to be patient. Albert's going to launch, comes up short. Her cold shooting continues. Good shot, though. She collects it inside. Just rims out again for her.
Royals got to take care of the ball. They got to be strong.
And the Royals got to be tougher with that ball. That was right at their feet. They had two Royals players there. They got to get on that ball. Be tough with it.
Avery Allward ate that up.
She did. Max being a little bit tougher under the hoop than Riverview right now.
They just got to be strong with the ball. Get it and make a good pivot, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, it was right at the feet there, both Thompson and Marley Hansen. They just got to jump. If you can't pick it up, then jump on it. Win the possession for your team.
But I think Dan Patterson's got to be happy with the first, 6 minutes of this
Incredibly,
quarter.
Incredibly happy. They still aren't shooting the ball terribly well, but they have been defending so hard.
They make up for it on the other end.
Yeah, and they've been getting second shot opportunities.
Just
so
like
it doesn't
that,
matter.
Dave.
And McIntyre did such a good job pushing Lily Barnett under the hoop. Can't rebound from that position underneath the hoop, but a good outlet pass there that time.
Oh
by Brianna
my gosh.
Thompson.
She is everywhere.
She is, and Lily Thompson, can't handle it. And she's going to go up for two, and the and one, and Ella Hoyt's ridiculous first quarter continues.
Wow.
Threes. Three-pointer the old-fashioned way coming up here maybe for Ella Hoyt at the line.
She's working real hard on the defensive end, on the offensive end.
Crazy start for her. She's putting points on the board. She's taking the defense, taking it on the chin. Every way, shape, or form, getting on the floor, and she converts the three-point play.
She is a crazy defender, so they're going to have to be careful bringing the ball up the floor.
Candy into Brianna Thompson. And Brianna Thompson, I love the pace that she played at last game. When she came in, the offense worked a little bit better.
Good take by Marley Hansen.
Really nice.
Wow.
That's good move by Marley Hansen.
And you know what, Dave? I think that's their all game.
It is, and I love the pace that Brianna Thompson brings off the bench. She did it in game one. And
bank three.
Chloe Carruthers. She made a couple of nice jumpers in that first game that we've called here and Gets another one to go from 3. I don't know if she called the banker, but it doesn't matter. They all count.
She was wide open. She shot the shot.
Yeah, with confidence. Thompson into
Watch it collapse.
Barnett.
That's what
Able
St.
to get it
Max
back to
does
Candy.
well.
That's a good one, too, from Riverview, though.
Again, right up.
Doesn't get the roll, but oh, yes, well done by Naomi McDonald sticking with it. And she's going to get the chance at a 3-point play.
And I think that's something in the Riverview blood. I swear, they just don't give up when they're at the rim.
Yeah, there's a long tradition of big kids at Riverview High.
Absolutely. She didn't give up. She missed the first one.
Going back to my days.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, but the Twin Towers, Megan Kenny and Jackie White. If you guys happen to be listening out there, Megan Kenny or Jackie White that I graduated with. Jackie went to McMaster and became one of the leading rebounders in AOS history.
Wow.
And Megan Kenny went to play at Loyola Marymount in California and became a lefty 3-point shooter and holds at one time
Robert McDonald.
time held the record for threes.
That's crazy.
At Loyola Marymount University. So a long tradition of big girls playing well at Riverview High. I just had to get a Riverview High plug in there for my girls. And
Grace Collins.
Grace Collins said she did good stuff coming off the bench.
They're not scared to shoot the 3.
As a grade 10, no, they're not. They shoot it with confidence, and their coach wants them to, because they've got good shooters. And Candy hit while she puts that up.
McDonald, unfortunate.
Yeah, she collected the over-the-back call there.
See, that's tough. Because
that is tough. You
it's
get penalized
tough
for being bigger.
Ella Hoyt did not box out. She stood there.
So tough when you get penalized for just being bigger than the person in front of you.
But I mean, good for Ella Hoyt. Right place, right time.
Look, yeah, but you're right. You earn the call if you stick the box out. You're 100% right. To me, and my argument might be she didn't earn it there a little bit, but
yeah, no way she didn't earn it.
Definitely some contact.
Yes.
So she's going to go to the line. And her first thing she's done wrong all day.
I can take that.
In and out from the free throw line. This one goes down.
So here comes the pressure.
Yeah, and how is Riverview handled? And I like Thompson.
She's
pushing the ball.
That's what you have to do, but she's got to get out of there.
She does, and that's going to be a reach in. No, it's going this way. Staying with Riverview. Yeah, you want to push with pace, but you got to push it smart.
Push pace with your eyes up, I think, and that's the Royals can't run away from her. She's tough.
Very tough.
Nice play.
Barnett inside. Lily Barnett with the N1.
And I think Rafferty's got to go more to that.
Yep.
More to Barnett, more to McDonald, more to Domini.
Domini, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
They have a presence in the key.
Yep.
And when you keep pounding the ball in there, it's going to make a difference.
And Riverview has some shooters, especially on the floor here now. Jazz Barnett back in. Candy can make a shot. They've got some shooters out there. So if this emphasis on getting the ball inside, makes St. Max collapse a little more, you might see a little bit more wide open.
Good hands by Domini.
Barnett's going to take another 2 in and out.
But
Followed her shot, but didn't get it, and it's coming the other way with Collins.
To Hoyt. And
nice pass.
To McIntyre.
Just let her a bit too much, maybe.
Made the right play, though. Good defense by Jazz Barnett.
Yeah, forcing Collins baseline, but she makes the right pass.
McDonald, unfortunate.
Rhea McFarland just missed from the baseline, but St. Max again with her chance. And
wow.
Hoyt can do nothing wrong. Can Ella Hoyt.
She's got all the right tools in there.
Absolutely. Now she's up here harassing the ball handler again. Candy calls for Dominic.
That's exactly what Royals need to do.
Incredibly good stuff from them. And Jazz Barnett finishes with the left hand.
But you know what? I got to give Domini credit. Right? She pivoted. She passed. And
Candy with the leadership, too, called her out.
Absolutely.
Good communication by Riverview on that break.
I want to see more of that.
Yep.
Nice take by McIntyre.
Right. Just misses. Rebounded by Thompson.
She can dribble the ball.
She's going to push with the left hand.
And
pushing the pace.
Nice
And another nice pass
to
Domini. And then she's going to go to the line.
This is a different Royals team, I think,
Really
Dave.
picked it up here as Riverview after a tough start. But again, that tough start, the hole that they got themselves into. Are they going to be able to dig themselves out? But I think he's found a combination or a strategy here. He's going to give the girls a break. But Thompson did some really good stuff, and did Barnett. I think you'll see them back
soon,
pretty quickly, because he's got a little bit of a combo that he likes here.
Thompson pushed the ball real well, and I think that's what they need. They got St. Max out of their groove.
Yep.
And we need big rebounds here and big box outs.
Yeah, and Domini in and out with the first one. Got robbed.
She drains it.
Drains the second one.
Royals just need little stops here.
Yep.
One stop at a time.
And from the corner goes Collins, launching one, but nice box out
Nice
on the weak side.
Brooke
But Brooke
Powers.
Powers pushing his pushing his Albert. And a nice lefty take there. Oh,
And
just
again.
missed. But she gets her own rebound.
Oh,
And a nice look inside from Domini, but
Oh.
she fumbles it out of bounds.
they're doing the
Brooke
right
Powers,
things.
yes.
Domini she might not be scoring at will, but she's making the right excellent passes.
Yep, absolutely. Just a little bit of a fumble out of bounds there, but the movement was great.
Oh, they didn't start the clock.
That's happened a couple times here. We've caught them a couple times, but that's okay.
Oh,
Bonus
Ella.
basketball for us. Pushing it
Great take, rebound by Clancy.
through too many hands, and
And one.
McIntyre with the baby hook and going to the line for a three-point play.
Those two are going to be hard to stop.
You think? And they got one more year together,
Wow.
those two. And Hoyt breathing hard. She backs here in front of us, and
She's worked hard.
whew. And a line violation by McIntyre takes away the free throw. But still a good start from St. Max. 25-10 here now, 44-7. You're looking for a hoop, a score, and a stop. If
Agreed.
you're the Riverview Royals going into the break. Dribble handoff action. Barnett kicks all the way over to Candy into the corner. And that
A
shot's
three,
going
Dave,
up,
by
and it
Powers.
goes down by Powers.
That's what they needed. They need a stop here.
Absolutely, and that power in the middle has kind of softened St. Max up on the perimeter a little bit.
They got to keep the ball out of Ella Hoyt's hands.
And McIntyre, if they can help it.
Oh.
Almost a turnover there by Collins, and it is a turnover. And Albert's going to go the other way.
Oh.
Just too strong on the layup attempt. But
And she grabs it again.
steals it right back, does Albert. It's going to stay with Riverview. Good
Those are
work
two
by
tough kids going at it.
Right? Addie Albert and Hoyt. And nice work by Addie Albert. She missed the layup but didn't let it affect her. She got the ball back and earned a new possession. And Riverview's going to have a chance here to end the quarter in a really strong way. Albert getting the screen.
Good screen by Dominic. Oh, her.
Read really well by McIntyre.
McIntyre's got long arms. You won't thread the needle there.
Yeah, they didn't really give themselves enough space. They turned the corner immediately that pass was made. It was too congested. And Hoyt, that wouldn't surprise me if it went in from her.
I agree.
But she comes up short. But Danny Patterson gives her a clap, comes out to meet her, and gives her 5 for good reason. A dominant quarter from Ella Hoyt and the St. Malachy Saints. They push this lead to it's 20. I thought maybe that the score was a little bit wrong, and it is 27-11. The news was too good to be true there for Riverview High. Read 25-13 for a bit, and that felt a little bit close. It's 27-11 for St. Max, and Riverview, they've really got to concentrate on, I mean, look, turn the ball over has killed them again, and it's led to way too many easy opportunities.
Agreed.
And St. Max has gotten to the line a bunch of times. So
Well,
Riverview's,
yes.
they've just got no choice but to bail them out and put them at the line with all these turnovers.
But we see when Riverview moves the ball goes inside, outside. They're getting wide open layups.
They are.
Right? So they can break down St. Max's offense, but they got to take care of the ball on
They
the
do.
other end, right? You can't just exchange baskets back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to score and get a few stops. We saw Addie Albert, get a steal. She missed a layup, and I was really impressed. She didn't go and foul, something
Nope.
I would have done for sure. She stuck with it.
Yes. There might have been bodily harm done. After you-
Absolutely. No doubt.
For those of you that don't know, my broadcast partner was possibly the hardest playing basketball player you and any of your family and friends have ever seen. That's why she was the first name I thought of when I thought about doing this.
But I did only ever go right. I wasn't going to my left hand.
Oh no, you had no left hand. You still don't.
No, I don't. Ask
No.
Mark Forward. He'll tell you how to defend me. Shout out to Mark.
Oh no. Magetchi over explaining some call to fellow referee Dan Patterson. Mark
Referee to
Magetchi,
referee.
He's reffed Mark Magetchi untold thousands of youth games in this area, and Kevin Hansen has as well the last several years.
Here we go. Rafferty's got them all riled up.
He does. Let's see, because that was a solid end to that first
That
quarter.
was.
There
It looked good.
Lots to build on, but they got to stop looking for moral victories here at some point. You got to start thinking,
Nice pick and roll.
let's put it together. And a nice kick to the corner for Candy, and she's just long with that jumper. But good offense there from Riverview. Good rebound from Grace Collins. Another grade 10 here for St. Malachy's. A handoff from McIntyre. And a skip pass to Hoyt, and she goes all the way to the corner to McIntyre. Cut off there by Barnett. Well done from
nice
Barnett.
move.
But
Nice.
look at that cut from Hoyt. But great block there from Brooke Powers.
Oof. That was an excellent play. Excellent, defended well.
Yes, just
That's it.
good offense,
Good
better
move by
defense.
Domini.
That over the shoulder one, crashing
Powers
again.
again.
Is Powers. And Domini going to put one up. A missed bank shot, though, and McIntyre coming the other way.
They got speed.
Caught off by
Ooh.
Lily Barnett, who bothers her just enough to make her turn the ball over, and Candy's bringing it the other way.
Albert.
Riverview High. Pardon me, Albert.
Good take by Albert all the way.
Good take, yes, but too powerful off the backboard, and Carruthers collects. And a little too far for McIntyre, but can she run it down? Looks like it's going back to Max. Yeah, it looks to me like it was kicked by.
No, Migechi called a foul.
He called a foul. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't look like it rose to the level of a foul call, but I still think it was St. Max ball. I think it was kicked out by Riverview, but yeah, that was.
See, I thought it was kicked out by McIntyre.
That's probably a play on either way.
Absolutely.
And Hoyt to McIntyre.
That's a duo right there. Hoyt to McIntyre. Nice take.
And that's Elizabeth McLean Sanchez on the floor for the first time. A 3 launch by Hoyt's long.
Good box out by Power.
And Powers has been a force. Living up to that last name.
Nice.
Inside.
That's a tough pass.
Yeah, too many. And Collins and
tangle.
That's a tangle, that's for sure. And Chloe Carruthers is going to go to the line for 2. I'm not sure what happened in the backcourt there, but
I think some arms got tangled.
They did, yeah. And Collins and Powers, by the looks of them, aren't going to be neither one of them is going to back down.
No.
So back to the line here. St. Max is Chloe Carruthers.
They scored a lot of points from the foul line, Dave.
Yep. Oh, have they ever? And Chloe's a senior. And she's one of the seniors on the Saints, one of these leaders, and coach speaks highly of her and her skills. Can step back and hit the 3 and can take it to the hoop, and she's done well these first 2 games. Again, trying to force it. And it's just not there. Move the ball. It's going to be there. Swing it side to side. Maybe it's there the next time around.
And I think Coach Rafferty wants them to do that, but they're forcing it.
They are.
You know, it just needs to come natural. They got to look elsewhere than just pounding it into the post.
Lily Thompson back on the floor for the Royals. Hand off McIntyre. Hoyt back to McIntyre. She splits the defense and lays it in.
She made that look really easy.
Yeah, that was a tough catch and finish. She's athletic.
Oh,
nice.
Great screen by
Nice
Powers.
screen from Powers.
Great.
And she's not taking it. She is working some hard in there. She took all kinds of contact, created it on the screen, took it as she rolled, finished through it. And Powers, and that's going to be Riverview High ball. Looks like it went off Carruthers, but Richard
there we
Rafferty
go.
thinks so too, and I think
Kevin
Kevin Hansen's going to correct it. Yep, absolutely. Good job, good referee. Good. You love it when the referees can get together and talk about it. Not everybody's going to see it the same way the first time, and Mark Migechi more than happy to take the help from his partner Kevin Hansen, and we're going to go to a timeout. So fans, while we go to this timeout, we're going to share this over and over again because we want everybody to know that's listening. Justine LeBlanc Sports Photography is the photographer for our tournament for both the guys and the girls, and she's going to be posting the photos for viewing and purchase online. And you can see that. You can get the link. You can get the links at our website. You can go right to Justine LeBlanc Photography online. That the spelling on Jacinthe is Jacinthe. And yeah, so use the Google machine, find the DNA Swag Hoop Classic website for the guys and girls, or for Justine LeBlanc Sports Photography, and you can purchase photos, $20 each, or $40 for one player for the entire tournament. Every photo she snaps, and they're going to be taking picture after picture after picture at all games here. So you'll get a really good selection of your kid or your grandkid or your friend or whoever you want, because they do unbelievable work. And if game photos haven't been posted yet, just be patient. Check back later. You'll see them. They will go up eventually. Jacinth is a busy lady this weekend. Her or Matthew Chasson, her assistant, are at every game. Plus, she's got a show going on sometime today, somewhere in town. So she's given up a lot of her time. So just be patient. Those photos will get up, and they'll really be worth it for the kids going forward. They're going to love what Jacinth does. So Riverview down 30-13, 7:25 remaining second quarter. They're going to have to break a press here. Powers.
They got to pass it through the press.
And tries to dribble through, and that is not going to happen. Taking it away is Rhea McFarland, and she goes to the glass and finishes, and she's going to try to lay it in here, finish the three-point play, pardon me, after that lay-in. And back on the floor is Amelia Jensen for Powers. I suspect Rich is going to talk to Powers about dribbling through that zone. It's much more effective on the pass. The only real player we've seen be effective off the bounce against it is Brianna Thompson, who you're going to expect to see, I'm sure, here again in the second quarter. That's a tough pass, but handled by Addie Albert. Now she's going to try to beat it off the dribble against McLean Sanchez, guarding her tough. She swings the ball over for Amelia Jensen. Pounds it on the left. Back to Albert. She's going to go right into the key. She
nice
pulls
take.
up. Just bounces off the back rim. Good take from her. Rebounded well by Grace Collins. McIntyre calls for it and gets it. Back to Collins. She's going to try a three.
Nice
and
shot.
She drains it. That's two for Grace Collins here early. And the lead swells to 23 for St. Malachy's. Lily Barnett. She's going to be asked to bring the ball up. She doesn't want to. There's got to be a guard, and that was almost back over. Addie Albert. Now Lily Thompson
Blocked.
turns it over to McIntyre. And Rhea McFarland is going to run things up top. And Victoria Robar on the floor for the first time. Gets called for a travel.
Good hustle.
Yep. We got down on that and won it back. Amelia Jensen. Let's see how this press break goes this time. The story of our tournament is players trying to break press breaks.
While dribbling.
Yes. And the first game was told by the Harrison Trimble press against Matthew Martin. Really strangled them for most of that game. And Riverview having a tough time with the break with the press of St. Malachy's here. And short on that jumper was Jensen. And Rhea McFarland back on the attack for St. Malachy's. Really well defended there, but Collins
She's
able to collect,
again.
and she's trying another three. Missed.
Good
McLean
offensive
Sanchez
rebound.
in there.
Wow.
And what a backdoor pass from McIntyre. Just not finished in there by Collins. And rebound. Well done there by Rowan Dominy. And it's going to be a Riverview ball. And changes in. And Naomi McDonald did some good things in her minutes in the first quarter. And I loved what Brianna Thompson brought.
Absolutely, I agree. She's
breaking that press.
She's going to do the same thing, which she should. Everyone should clear out, and she can dribble through.
Try to get the ball in her hands. And
there we go. She's tough. She's a tough kid.
It's going to go into Thompson, though. And now back to Amelia Jensen. There's going to be a foul call there on Ella Hoyt back on the floor for St. Malachy's. Back in is Marley Hansen now for review. I'd want Thompson coming to the ball if I'm Riverview.
I agree. Yep, there we go.
All right, she's going to initiate the offense for Riverview. Marley Hansen all the way through a screen there up top. And a good roll, but both girls wide open in the paint. Nicely done there by Naomi McDonald, and she's going to go to the line for two shots.
They got to use that more.
That was, look, that roll there after the screen by Amelia Jensen, she cleared out an entire side. That pass could have gone to either of those girls in there.
I agree. We got to have better spacing, I think, on both ends.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you have better spacing, you're going to create more opportunity.
But every time Riverview's had a paint touch, it's gone well for them.
Absolutely, but you can't shy away from that, whether you make or miss.
Can they keep control? Can they maintain possession long enough, Riverview, without
it.
turning the ball over? And they've had such a tough time, but they're working hard on the offensive glass, are they? Amelia Jensen creates another opportunity for Riverview High.
And I think Thompson's got to drive because Ella Hoyt's got 3 fouls. She's still out there.
You're right, she does. I missed that. That's a good point. 3 fouls on Ella.
I'd tell Brianna to punch it. Take it to the hole.
Yeah. Be aggressive.
That's it.
Ball goes to the corner to Thompson. Right
Nice
hand drive
take.
from her. Really nice take.
Oh,
Just
unfortunate.
doesn't finish. The story of the
Royals.
hoop so far for the Royals is that, and a
Nice.
nice interception there by Amelia Jensen. She's going back the other way, but she's 1-on-4. Needs to give it up. She does. Thompson with a nice shot fake. Another
That was
nice
beautiful.
play, but just
Back in.
missed. But nicely done by Naomi McDonald. Following up.
She's going to
Good minutes.
continue to do that. She's
Good
got to
minutes
continue.
for Naomi McDonald. Absolutely.
Nice
Around
runner.
that screen is Rhea McFarland, but missed, but collected by Carruthers in the corner. Patient, back up top to Hoyt. Into the corner, back up to Carruthers, and she's going to try a 3 against the clock. Banked one in before, didn't get that one to go. Thompson collects in the corner. And she's going to try to bring it out, looking for
They got to go quick.
Brianna Thompson. Oh, knocked away there. Nice hands by Rhea McFarland. Tries to rip it back. Does Brianna Thompson, but it's going to stay with Moncton High, but
Stay with
timeout,
Riverview.
or Riverview High, pardon me, but back to St. Malachy, or St. Malachy's calls timeout, excuse me. So yeah, we've seen some, St. Malachy's has really bounced back from a tough beginning to their DNA Swag Hoop Classic. They didn't feel like they played up to their capability in the first game 1, and last night, coach said they didn't shoot the ball well. He was happy with the way they were playing, but just weren't getting anything out of it, and they're getting something out of it today. Are they ever?
And I think they don't look like the same team from the first game.
No, they don't.
And I think that's what you want. You know, you got to move forward.
Yeah.
It's early in the year. You know, you get the jitters, big tournament.
Yep.
But I think everyone's coming to play, and they want to make it to next game.
Yeah, particularly Miss Hoyt.
I agree.
And she's a third-year player on this team, too. She's been with them since grade 9.
And you can tell.
And her coach calls her the ideal floor general. That was his quote on her. And quick and confident, always looking to pass. And what he's tried to get her to do is think more about her offense instead of just initiating for everybody else. She's always been so pass first, but calls her a decent defensive juggernaut too. And that is, she's lived up to that billing here in the first half with her minutes. She's been rough on the Riverview backcourt, but she's playing a little bit further off with those 3 fouls, not as aggressive.
I'm surprised
on the
Danny's
ball.
keeping her out there, to be honest.
Yeah, but why not, I guess.
Good defense.
Oh, and they had a limited amount of time left on the shot clock and didn't realize it. Jazz Barnett back on the floor for Riverview High. Got her shoe situation figured out, I think.
Yes,
this
I think so.
point.
Her shoelace.
Yeah, had more repairs. The last time she was off, I noticed over there.
Nice take. Good rebound by
Rebound
Carruthers.
Yes, look at her toughness.
Wow.
Look at that pass.
That was a bullet.
Was just a little too hard there in the corner for Lindsay Stewart.
If she didn't catch that, that might have hit her in the face.
Yeah. Played defense.
Here we
on
go.
that pass. So Brianna Thompson going to initiate for Riverview High. Marley Hansen on the wing and Jazz Barnett on the other.
Shoot
Barnett,
it.
absolutely. Get that up, Jazz. But no, it's a little bit short.
She hesitated.
She did. That's her shot. She should
Yeah.
take it. Yeah, she should absolutely take it. Gets down in a stance. Well done there. And a big, long shot there launched up by Hoyt from three-point range. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Marley Hansen off to Jazz Barnett. Gets it up to Thompson. Looking for a screen there from Jensen. Gets it.
Oh, they got to get into McDonald.
Didn't roll. Oh, McDonald, yeah. Wasn't quite ready, but it did. The pass went off, and St. Malachy's out of bounds. And timeout Riverview now as we go to break. So, yeah, this one again, I mean, it's been such a pattern. These games seem like they're decided halfway through, and then the pattern's been these teams that get down in a big deficit just kind of bite and claw and fight their way back to think, oh, could they get back in the game because they're fighting so hard? And these teams, like, you know, they haven't been super close endings. We're not seeing a lot of March Madness, last minute, bank it in to win kind of games, but the girls have played super hard, and the guys too have played super hard every game. And there haven't been a lot of super close games, but and the level of play, I think the defense is ahead of the offense a little bit, the way we talked about with, so few games in practice to start this year. But the intensity's really been there, and in an empty gym so far, which we're not going to see tomorrow. I'm sure the girls and guys are excited to get to these games tomorrow, where there'll be fans watching them. There's still a high level of intensity and enthusiasm, and yeah, it doesn't feel like an empty gym in here.
No, it doesn't, Dave. And I was just thinking, all these games, the spreads are relatively large at some point, but it doesn't feel like that, which is good. Oh, nice take. Domini's there.
Domini was there. They just didn't get it, and they have a 5-second count. Domini really rolled hard and made herself available, but you wonder if her vision maybe was blocked by some hands, why it didn't go through. But a turnover from Riverview, and Hoyt still on the floor with 3 fouls. Attacks, and a nice play off to Lindsay Stewart, who shortened the jumper, and good box out there by Marley Hansen. And it's going to be a tie-up and stay with St. Max. Rowan Domini collected that rebound, but was sandwiched by Carruthers and Robart. And it stays with St. Max.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Into Carruthers. She's going to pound the ball on the left, but good step in there by Addie Albert, creating the turnover.
That was close. I thought she might have picked up her 4th there.
It was.
They got to go into Domini because Hoyt's on her.
Hoyt's on her, yeah, exactly. Powers looking to go in, just loses her balance.
Well, Marley Hansen, good hustle.
Good hustle from Hansen. Yeah, she's going to get double teamed. She's got to get rid of it.
They got
Keeps it, gets it to Jazz Barnett. And Barnett, yes, got off the floor. She had a moment there, but good recovery by St. Max, and she had it the last second. Oh, I got a shot fake and get it to the corner, and just wasn't able to. Was already up in the air.
Wasn't enough time left on the clock.
No.
Lindsay Stewart trying to
turns it over, and back the other way comes Powers, and she's got Albert with her. Powers pounds it on the right, but
good
hustle back. Really well done to break that 2-on-1 up, and that's Rhea McFarland getting on her horse and getting back and disrupting that 2-on-2. And another discussion with referee McGetchie and referee Hansen.
They got to see the roller here. There it is.
And there's, yes, absolutely. Domini not able to bank it home, but good execution. Just didn't get the payoff. 36-15, St. Malachy's. 1:54 clock running. Hoyt drives but loses it. Out of bounds, going back to Riverview.
Little out of control, I think.
A little bit that time, yeah. She likes to push, though.
Absolutely, which is great.
Yep. Good pace of play from Hoyt, that's for sure.
Oh, there it is.
Pretty catch.
Ooh.
And Hoyt's going to get her 4th. She's going to have to go to the bench now.
I don't know if Patterson knows she has 4.
Yeah, it's the things you miss without the in-game announcer.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I was missing it, right? And I think Patterson might just be realizing
He's keeping her out. He's keeping her out.
Is he doing some sort of an experiment that we should know about?
I think they just exchanged words. I'm not sure what they were. And an eye roll.
Don't get another foul, maybe? I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, she's such a key contributor. I mean, I know he's got a 21-point lead, but
she's got to be careful. Keep your hands in your pocket.
And that's hard. But asking her, obviously.
Good hands by Domini.
Domini rips it away. And asking Hoyt to play defense not as aggressive as her normal level is like asking the sun not to rise, I think, by the looks of things.
I think you're right, but you know what? She's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah. I think he's going to have a chat with her.
Oh, Danny, come on over. Let's chat about it.
Yeah.
In the corner for Albert, up top to Barnett. Jazz Barnett
nice
looks to the corner. Well executed. Good pass there. Good shot. Just doesn't go down. Good execution from Ruby, but they maintain possession.
They're getting the looks, Dave. They're getting the looks, but they're just not falling, which seems to be the topic of since Tuesday.
Right? We always seem to have one team getting some shots to go down and one team ice cold. There's nobody that's in between in these games.
Domini's there.
Nice, and she's going to look to kick it, and Powers is going to go up with another one just short. Good offense there again from Riverview. Just comes up short again. Collins with the rebound. She's going to kick it ahead to McFarland. Maria McFarland.
Oh, Crothers wants it inside. Nice move.
Nice shot fake. And she gets hit in the hip by Domini. And that's going to be the 4th foul of the quarter on Riverview. Next one will put the Saints in bonus. Lily Barnett's going to come into the game.
And that's Domini with 3.
For Domini, she's got 3. That's a problem for Riverview. All right, Lindsay Stewart taking the ball out of bounds for St. Malachy's, one of the seniors on the Saints. Collins pounds it, goes right.
Nice kick
look
out
to the corner. Very well done. Just a little bit long from Stewart. Collins rebounds but misses, and back to Addie Albert. She's got 2 on her. She gets rid of it. There we go. Now you got a numbers advantage, and a good shot there from Marley Hansen. Just comes up short. Rims out, and it's staying here with the Royals. And Marley Hansen's going to
They're looking for the roller here. McDonald, Powers.
Not there. Kicked out to Jazz Barnett. She makes the pass into Lily Barnett. But Lily Barnett immediately was double teamed. And that's the kind of thing when you're a big girl. Catch that ball. If you see that second person coming, hold it. Put it to your chin for a minute. Make a pass fake. Maybe free up some space for you to put that ball on the floor, and nicely done there by Albert, stepping in and ripping it away.
It's
Good
a nice
defense
play
from her, yeah. She read that play. And here is
she's playing well.
Marley Hansen going to key it in. Yeah, I mean, Addie Albert's been really tough defensively. She's scrappy.
Yes. She doesn't give up.
She doesn't, nope.
Back into McDonald, here you go.
Love it. Barnett on the turnaround, just misses.
They got to get back. I think St. Max might be a little tired here.
Yeah, they had a game again last night.
Good defense by Jazz Barnett.
Cut off there by Albert with another steal. And Barnett, you're right, stuck her nose in and created that turnover.
I don't know if they know how much time's left on the clock. She better shoot that.
Get that in. They deserve it. Not a little bit long from Jazz Barnett. Still got a couple seconds. She's got to shoot. She knows it, and she gets it up.
Oh.
Just a little bit short from Marley Hansen, and it's going to go to half with the score, 36-15. St. Malachy's over Riverview. And again, it's like lather, rinse, repeat with this stuff. Slow start. Team comes back, plays a little better. Just not enough to set themselves back too far with that slow start. And that's the story for Riverview. They're going to need a miracle of a second half to make their way to the crossover. St. Malachy's with a 21-point lead. So fans, we're going to take a 9.5-minute break, and we'll see you back here in a bit. Welcome back for the second half of St. Malachy's Saints and the Riverview High School Royals with a spot in the crossovers on the line. We are not having enough fun in our lives, fans. Let us tell you. It's an empty gym. I can't wait for a half full gym tomorrow, Kelly. We're really going to be having a good time.
It'll be nice to see people in here, basketball fans, parents, grandparents, friends.
Yeah, it'll mean we just get more annoying because we're more excited.
Oh, for sure.
We're borderline giddy at this point.
And it's just me and you.
It's just me and you. When Tay and I get to do the next Sussex game, we get to talk about our man. We have a new favorite name in this tournament. Yeah.
Is it something catchy?
It's a marvelous name, and I'm blanking on it now. I was gonna say it. I'm gonna find it though, because I have to use it because I haven't used it since last night. It's a Slade Kogan. How's that for a name?
Can you say that again?
Slade Kogan.
Sounds like a wrestler.
Yeah, you gotta say it. You gotta say it with this voice. Slade Kogan. I was saying Slade Kogan PI. I think there should be a TV show about him. Anyway, I can't wait to get announcing those games again. But we're having fun with these games too, because Ella Hoyt was really the story of the first half for the Saints.
She out on the floor.
She's
on the floor.
On the floor with 4 fouls. Danny Patterson rolling the dice.
It's called trust.
It is. But it's a lot to ask of a kid that plays as aggressive as she does to play a whole half.
You know what? Maybe she'll be able to do it.
That's going to be the interesting part of the second half. Let's make a bet. I say she fouls out.
Yeah, I agree.
She's just too aggressive to not, I think, but gets her
I hope
shot
it's on a
block
good
there.
foul.
Yes.
Go out with a bang.
Oh, for sure. That's a compliment. I'm telling her. It's hard for a good, tough player to make it through
take by Albert.
Half without a foul. But yes, Albert with a nice offensive play to start, but rims out. And St. Max, at some point, going to start thinking about the crossover games they got to play later tonight. That's the thing with these.
Nice rebound by Domini.
It's the thing with these teams all playing today. The winners, they get games tonight, and it's a bit of a tough schedule. But St. Max even actually played a bonus game last night. So.
Oh, nice pick and roll.
Oh, that's beautiful stuff, and finished by Brooke Powers, who's really having a terrific game for Riverview High.
Hoyt is playing the wing now.
Yep. Yeah, she's not on the ball, and Rhea McFarland launches a 3. Walks into one and comes up short. Riverview ball, and Lily Barnett's going to bring it in. So it's Lily Barnett, Sophia Candy, Addie Albert, Rowan Domini, and Brooke Powers for Riverview High. And St. Max.
Nice pass, in and out.
Just need a paint touch, and Barnett, and a nice follow there. Lefty, and it's missed by Addie Albert, but good effort from her. And there's Hoyt with a nice pass, making space on the side for McIntyre, but she comes up short, and a good box out from Domini. And Riverview High earns another possession. And Riverview Lily Barnett.
She forgot.
For 2 times in a row. Getting her work in, though, getting wind sprints in.
She made it work.
Yep, she forgets, she goes back, just getting a little shape.
They're going to run the pick and roll here again. And
Worked
I think
really
it's going to
well
work.
Last time.
Nice.
Oh, just a little pass at the feet.
I needed one more bounce.
Needed one more bounce. I think she should have kept going and finished herself. But looked to be unselfish there. Just the pass was at the feet of Brooke Powers. But Brooke's doing a good job up there setting that screen and rolling.
It's a good matchup.
It is. There's a nice screen there to free up McIntyre, but she comes up short, and Powers on the rebound. Looking to push. Back to Candy. Up to Barnett. Nice inside to Domini, but Domini comes up short. But Candy just came in from out of bounds. She was knocked out of bounds and then tried to come back in and gain possession. Good hustle, but a little bit short. But Hoyt running the show still here for St. Max. A little bit of a flex look there to start the play from St. Max. Ball in the corner, and Collins going to launch off the top of the backboard. Rebounded nicely by Albert.
She needs help.
She does, but there's a foul there from Grace Collins. And a timeout from St. Max. He doesn't like what he sees here. As Danny Patterson in the last couple of defensive possessions, I wouldn't think, because Riverview's created some nice stuff. So fans, just another mention here of Keystone Physio. We're honored and grateful that Keystone Physio has loyally supported the DNA Swag Ladies Hoop Classic for 17 years. In addition to providing professional physiotherapy services to the ladies' games, this year Keystone will be graciously providing a $500 bursary award to one graduating player on a hosting ladies team. So great community support from them, and they're not the only ones. Advanced Health and Physio, Allstate Insurance, Royale, all supporting with bursaries that were previously from tournament funds, really saving us some money. And Watts Leasing is a locally owned company specializing in the rental and leasing of all types of transportation and storage equipment. They're thrilled to be part of the DNA Swag Hoop Classic, and we're thrilled to have them. So thanks for the support from Watts Leasing. And kind of a slow start from both teams here to this quarter.
I agree. Someone's got to get moving here.
And it feels like Riverview, if they stay the course and beat that press and don't turn the ball over, it feels like they've got a recipe where they can at least make St. Max start thinking about it. If they string some possessions here, whenever they get paint touches, things go well. Let's see if they can string some good possessions together here and make it interesting. St. Max sitting back in his zone.
Oh, nice screen.
Screen again, but looks
just forcing it.
Again, just forced it. It worked once, and they've tried to force it.
Oh, nice hands by
Two more
Candy.
times, and Candy with a steal.
She's on to something.
Oh, McIntyre with the nice reach in and the steal right back. And look at that lefty pass off to.
Oh, nice.
And a miss there from Rhea McFarland off the nice feed from McIntyre. She'd like that one back. Riverview back at it.
You got to go to the left side of the floor here. We're doing this again.
Back to the right every time, right? Oh, well, at least there. That's a smart play. They swung the ball, and they get a wide open shot there from Barnett.
Nice rebound.
Rebounded inside from Brooke Powers. And her strong game continues.
And I think St. Max got caught watching the rebound come in.
Yeah. But I like the movement that time. They ran that same play to the same side, but at least they got the ball to the opposite side.
Well, so it was less stagnant, right?
Absolutely.
You're just beating the ball to the right side of the floor.
Yeah.
Eventually, you got to move to the other side.
And it's such a thing for kids this age. They run something and it works once. Great, let's go right back to doing the exact same thing.
Every single possession.
Right? And instead, it's that movement. You got it the first time. They adjust to that. Then you've got that next option, right?
Absolutely.
And you keep rotating through your options until you find some movement that works.
I love that man.
Neil Smith?
Yes.
Who doesn't love Neil Smith? We gave him a hard time in the broadcast.
As you should. He gives me a hard time every day. Nice rebound by Clancy McIntyre.
Yeah. And Hoyt up top uses the screen from McFarland. Chloe Carruthers, she's got a nice release. That is a pure release.
It works every time.
Man. Nice high release.
Screen
Snaps
roll.
That, yeah,
nice. That was smart.
The better option. Sure, take the shot this time. Good job there by Addie Albert. They collapsed on the roll. And that's what happens when the big girl rolls hard. It sometimes takes your check with you too. And it's 2 on and it's 1 on
nice,
none.
Nice
look at that
box out.
Amazing.
Sophia Candy.
She's got Powers with her and makes the nice pass, and Powers finishes with
unfortunate.
I thought that was down, but it
I think she rolled her ankle at the end.
Brooke Powers?
I think so.
Well, she's running it off.
That was a picture perfect.
It really was.
Nice defense by Domini.
Oh, my goodness.
Great shot.
That's a tough finish by Rhea McFarland over the outstretched hand of Rowan Domini. Good D, better O. There's the Addie Albert over to Candy. There's a shot from Domini that's going to be short, though. And yeah, and Coach Rafferty over there is telling her, hey, it's not a terrible shot, but if you move it one more and get it back, you'll be even more wide open.
That's just it.
So it's about not necessarily taking that first good shot you get, because you might get a better one if you tire the defense, patience, move it back and forth. Hoyt pushing it.
Oh, great defense by Stewart. Addie Albert.
Knocked away by Albert, yeah. Candy, 1-on-3, pulls it back, smart play. Finds a wide open Jensen.
In.
Up to Domini. That's good offense.
That's
good,
but
from
Riverview's got to be in there to get rebounds.
Really
We're watching the shot.
And have a cutter. Because there's the gaps they created, they were wide open. They could have had a cutter from either end.
She's going to shoot it.
Comes up short that time. Carruthers hurried it a little bit that time.
That's great breakout by Domini.
It is. Look at that pass, too. Left from McDonald to Amelia
Candy.
Jensen, but Candy on the follow. Just can't get it to go. All of the opportunities they do create, they're just coming up short of Riverview. Good shots. Victoria Robart on the floor now for St. Max. She's
Good roll by
corner.
Carruthers.
Almost finished. Gets her own miss and puts it back up and in. Well done by Victoria Robart. Addie Albert back up the floor for Riverview. 42-20, 4:30 clock running. Third quarter. St. Max looks comfortably on their way to a spot in the crossovers unless Riverview can really piece some things together here. Good crash there by Naomi McDonald. Riverview creating another possession, and on comes Jazz Barnett and Lily Thompson. So there's a Thompson and a Thompson on Riverview, so just be careful, fans. I hope I don't confuse you. Lily Thompson is on the floor for Riverview. Nice fake. And Barnett's got it, and she's going to bank it in for 3. Jazz Barnett. And unselfish there from Lily Thompson. And a good shot fake. Gave her teammate even more time to get that shot off. Oh, nice move baseline by Rhea McFarland. And another weak side rebound there for Victoria Robart. Up and in again for her. 2 more. And Thompson. Looking for McDonald there to set her a screen. She gets it. Jazz Barnett again. Can she go 2 for 2? No, it rims out.
Good ball movement, though. They're starting to move the ball.
Another good shot. You got to take that every time.
Good defense by Domini to not foul.
And good hands there by New McDonald to collect. Thompson gets it smacked out of bounds by Hoyt. Shockingly, still playing hard defense.
She is.
Even with her 4. And timeout from Riverview. So, yeah, Riverview doing some good things again. It's just that they got down to the difference hasn't really been stretched out in a while, but they're kind of playing them even now. But
I think it's a slow start. One team starts a little less slower in a sense.
And I don't know what my future broadcast partner, Taya Bailey's trying to tell me. I have no idea. Trying to communicate to me. I don't know. You want me to steal second? I don't know what this is. What's the sign? Do you know what he's saying?
I don't listen to him.
Let's just pretend we don't. Let's pretend we don't know him.
Right.
We're doing our own thing up here, Taya. Thank you, though.
Thanks for your contribution.
He wants to horn in on your broadcast. It's not even his turn yet.
I know.
He's trying to show off. Good grief.
Let's see what either team comes out with out of this timeout.
So, Taya, he wanted me to look at my phone because he sent me a message. He wants me to. He's trying to goad me into making fun of the refs on live air. I'm not gonna do it. And fans, if you're listening to us, give a hard time to one of the coaches or the refs or anything. We know every one of these people and love them. If we're not making fun of them, it means we don't like them.
Absolutely.
So the fact that we're giving them a hard time means we have a strong effect. And that's what's really great about this week so far is I haven't seen you. I haven't laid eyes on you in 5 years. It's been forever since I've seen you. Now we're hanging out talking basketball. I don't get to see my other I've never met Megan Campbell till this week. My other broadcast partner. She was terrific in our first games, and she's fun. Danny Patterson, I've seen him referee games forever.
He's refereed my games, and maybe gave me a technical once or twice.
Yeah, Rich Rafferty and I go back. We played against each other in our younger days.
It's just nice to be in the gym with familiar faces, people you haven't seen,
much fun.
but talk basketball,
Yes.
It never dies.
And I can't wait till this is a regular occurrence again and we can have fans in the stands.
Saturday's going to be something different.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, but it'll be nice when we're back next year at this tournament too. Full fans in the stands.
Nice shot.
Yeah, look at that release.
Naomi McDonald.
Yeah, she's got a little game out in the perimeter as this big Naomi McDonald. Not only can she use her size inside, got a little bit of a touch there.
Nice take.
Really nice drive from Rhea McFarland. She's done some good stuff today. And a nice board by Collins, but
they got to rip it.
Rebounded there by Jazz Barnett and immediately has three fans for the ball around her, but she able to get a tie up and Riverview ball. Lily Thompson without the P is bringing it up.
Oh, I've definitely called them both the same name this
sure.
entire time.
For sure.
Great screen.
Yeah, and I'll see what she does. Makes the nice pass. That was good offense from Riverview there. That was the right place to go with it. Wide open was Amelia Jensen. So well done by Lily Thompson. They're going to take it out in the end. Deciding how much is on the clock. 14.
See what they run here.
Oh, and a nice dive from McDonald. Well done. Can she finish? She
Oh,
does.
that was a tough bucket.
It
Crothers
was.
played good defense.
She bellied up on her really good, made it hard to shoot over, and she did. She made it. So Riverview's got this lead down to 17.
They get a few stops here.
Yeah, at least making St. Max think. Collins with her miss, and we're going the other way. Amelia Jensen.
Sorry.
She's going to try to go coast to coast. She tries, just comes up short.
That was great defense by Grace Collins.
It was. She really made it difficult for her to finish in there at the end.
That was a good presence.
But I like the attempt by Jensen. And here goes.
And that's something that Danny Patterson coaches well, is as soon as you come around the turn, come around, to just drive to the rim.
Yeah, we call that going downhill. If you can get somebody, if you can get a really quick guard with some power, and I like Ray McFarland. She's not only she's well built too, so she's got some strength and she's quick. She's got some good size to her. If you can get a guard like that going downhill, we call it, makes it really hard on the defense. Because
the post player's got to come and help, which is another dish, a layup. It creates endless opportunities.
Right, and if you can make the right decision, that's what we talked about when the Riverview's turning the corner down here, make the right decision, hit the 45-degree pass or swing the ball. Same thing for St. Max, and the right decision there was for her to go all the way.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of discussion here.
I think there's something on the floor, maybe?
Well, gonna fix some.
Just putting hand sanitizer on the floor.
Interesting.
Oh, I think there's blood on the floor.
Oh, is that the case? And yeah, being real careful are the organizers of this tournament to not let any COVID protocols get broken. Be really safe. If we're going to do this tournament, we're going to do it right. And they're being really, really safe, are the women's and men's organizing committees.
The Royals are chipping away here.
Yeah, I said they got it back to 17 here. There's nothing. I mean, it's still a big uphill climb, and St. Malachy's is still in good control here. But at least it's becoming a topic of discussion as to whether Riverview can make the run back here.
Miss box out.
Miss box out. That's not going to help.
And miss box out again.
And it's a tie-up, and it's going to stay with St. Max, and that is. There's several things that you hate as a coach, and maybe at the top of that list is missing a box out on a free throw.
But not once, but twice. Yeah, I don't know how. Oh, Crothers, she gives hard passes.
She does. She does everything hard and quick and fast.
Good defense by Hansen, causing the havoc there.
Oh, and follow up there, and not able to rip it away, but creates a 30-second call.
Rafferty's got to be happy with that defense.
He does. I think he's got to be happy with this third quarter overall.
And we got Brianna Thompson back in. She can handle the ball. So if they make good decisions, I think we're going to see a few more buckets.
Yeah, we like the pace that they're pushing. Oh, that's a really nice entry pass there. Just a missed turnaround there by Naomi McDonald, but I like what Thompson did it from the wing there.
Absolutely, and I think Barnett's got to crash on the opposite side.
For sure. Into the game is Elizabeth McLean-Sanchez running that screen roll. Hoyt swings it all the way over to
Crothers.
Carruthers in the corner, and that's too long, but another missed box out, but not two. Riverview collects that next one, but look at the fight by Victoria Robart. Love the fight in this third quarter.
And Marley Hansen held her own.
She did, and she earned it. She earned another possession for Riverview High. I love that hustle there from Victoria Robart, though, from St. Max. Tough stuff from her in this third quarter. She doesn't back down either.
The Royals got to get the ball.
Thompson looking to get it into Barnett. It's there. Barnett looking opposite. Nice movement there.
Nice cut by Marley Hansen.
She made herself available. Did she ever? Just missed the shot, but nice movement there from Riverview.
And Hoyt's coming down.
Pounds the ball. Nice
Crothers.
play to Carruthers. Just too hard on that three, but I love that decision from Hoyt. Pounded the ball, wasn't there for her, and Crothers was coming in trailing. Right play. Again, 2 one-sided here for Riverview.
Yeah, but when they get the ball out into the second side, it works.
Yeah, they do, but they're stuck doing that, taking that first opportunity instead of getting it side to side and making St. Malachy's work. Well cut off there by Naomi McDonald, but they get it out for a three from Carruthers.
Oh, unfortunate.
In and out, and don't collect the rebound, but Hoyt is short. It's out to Thompson. Ruby's got a chance to run. St. Max gets back real well, though, and Thompson, but good feed to Marley Hansen, but misses that jumper.
15 seconds left, third quarter. Nice pass by Hoyt.
Good push. And an early jumper from McFarland's going to give Riverview a chance to push. 5 seconds. See if she gets a shot up. She does at the buzzer, but it rims out. But all in all, a really good third quarter there by Riverview. It's at least given them a sign of hope.
Absolutely.
For this fourth quarter.
They've pushed the ball well. I mean, either team, I can't say, is having excellent boxing out rebounding, you know?
No, but that a part of that is the effort on the offensive glass from both teams.
Well, that's it.
And we've seen that. It's been a problem for really all the teams so far this morning.
Sure.
In these games, cleaning up, finishing possessions on the defensive end.
Right.
Because offensive rebounding is all about effort. And defensive rebound can be about technique and execution.
Right.
And effort is ahead of technique and execution
yes.
for these teams right now. Big time.
Yeah. But Danny Patterson's got a good squad there. Young team.
Very young, yep.
Talent.
So we'll take one more opportunity, fans, in this game to talk about the Mowat Sportsmanship Award. I haven't been mentioning it this week, and I want to make sure I mention this a lot during these next few games and these next 2 days, because it's a big deal. It came about from an act of kindness demonstrated by McNaughton coach at the time, head coach Nick Earl. Ben Mowat, who was the team manager and never let cerebral palsy interfere with his ability to support his team, was called on to hit the court in the 2018 Hoop Classic. The excitement of the gym and memorable evening that ensued touched the hearts and inspired all the witness it there or on Global News. The Mowat family is honoring this act of kindness by donating $5,000 over 10 years, and it is with great pride that our Hoop Classic welcomes this special tradition into our tournament. A Hoop Classic committee will select 2 deserving individuals, 1 male and 1 female, to receive the annual Mowat Sportsmanship Award and a $250 honorarium to go towards sports fees, equipment, or post-secondary education or training. So great stuff from the Mowat family. And to start this fourth quarter, St. Malachy's up by 17. They're going to feel comfortable, I think, if they can get this lead pushed out a little more. Riverview making a little bit of a push to get back into it. Look at that contact. No call. It's going to stay with St. Max. Ray McFarland went hard. And Ella Hoyt's going to put it in. She's still on the floor with 4.
Oh, nice move by McIntyre.
Crossover from McIntyre. Man, she's talented. When she puts it all together, she hasn't yet, but she's only in grade 10, but she's got some raw skills and athleticism.
Well, that move in itself.
That crossover, that's not something you
And her shot.
Mm-hmm.
She got an excellent shot.
She does. She just hasn't quite put it all together.
No, exactly.
But
which she's young. You know, it's going to take time, but the things that she's doing are beyond her years.
Yeah, 100%. You can't teach the length and the athleticism.
Oh, no. Hard work.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell. She doesn't back down from contact.
No, patience.
Yep. Lots of good stuff. Just it's not quite come together to a full player, but when it does,
they put them in a 2-3.
Okay.
Let's
now
see.
A different look for Review. They're going to have to move the ball. Nope. Staying right dominant. Got to move the ball side to side, Review.
Nice move.
Yeah, Thompson's going to be long with that jumper, though. There's got to be some side-to-side movement. That is going to be the recipe.
Well, if they're playing a 2-3
things.
Zone, the ball's got to come inside, outside.
It has to. It has to be touched
or
inside.
it's going to be a long fourth quarter.
Yep.
Nice move. Good box out, Riverview.
Oh, boy. Just one missed box out, right? You said that the box out was good, but not by all 5.
Right.
And you got to have all 5 boxing out, or you're going to get somebody with the hustle and the toughness of Ray McFarland squeezing in on you and creating a new opportunity. She's going to go to the line for 2.
4 people can box out, but the 5th person doesn't, is where the trouble starts.
Yep.
And in a close game, that can be crucial.
Mm-hmm. And the second one goes down, and it's a 20-point lead now for Max. Off to a good start in this fourth quarter. Just what they were looking for, trying to put this game away. Lily Barnett into the high post. That's nice movement.
There, that's what they need. There
Dominy
you go.
In and out. Now swing it again. There it is. Good stuff there by Powers. And Thompson's going to get a look from 3 at the buzzer, but no.
But see, Dave, we're seeing the same thing. Yes, they're putting the ball in, but the ball's got to come out to the left side of the floor.
Yep.
Their spacing is there. They just keep doing the same thing.
So dominant on one side of the floor. Ooh, almost caused a turnover there, did Albert. I thought Hoyt might have carried it there.
That's a great matchup between Albert and Hoyt.
Yeah, tough.
And if I was Albert, I'd be taking that ball to the hoop and see
Yeah.
what you can get, right? Hoyt's still in it with 4.
See if you can get Hoyt out of the game. That would be step 1 to making this fourth quarter a little bit more
manageable
for sure. And that's
Great
going to go the other way. Well done by Lily Barnett. Jazz Barnett back on the floor for the Royals. Lily going to take it out of bounds. Addie Albert.
So they're in their 2-3 zone here.
Let's see if they move it from side to side. It goes into Dominy. That's actually a good play. Nicely done by Angela McIntyre. She couldn't get the ball, so she batted it out to a teammate. That's just really good athletic instincts. And a nice
take.
Burned her baseline. Just doesn't finish, but another nice rebound there. But Victoria Robart, as she travels.
And you know what? That was good. There was 3 Riverview players that collapsed. I mean, what was going to happen when the ball came out, Dave? I'm not sure, but we didn't get that far.
Yeah, don't worry about the second part
Right.
of that. Just get the ball back.
We got it. Riverview's got to see the ball go in the net here. Oh my gosh! Left side of the floor.
Absolutely. Thank goodness. It
There.
swung all the way over.
And everybody's touched.
Imagine what happens.
Dominy, she is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, look at the hustle all over the floor, both teams. And McIntyre comes away with it. It's Hoyt going the other way. But tried to dribble through too many, but got hit. And Barnett helping her up. Good sportsmanship there from Jazz. Knocked her down, helped her back up. But the pure enthusiasm we show just when Riverview moves the ball from side to side on the zone.
I can't wait for Rafferty to watch this.
Right? Rich, we're cheering for you, man. And we're not homers, though. We're not homers. It's the underdog. It's the underdog situation. We like to see the kids succeed. Is what we like.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Who knows what's going on?
Mark McGetchie's counting the players, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. And we think it's a timeout. Let's put up the graphics anyway.
But I don't think it's a timeout.
I don't know what they're doing.
Some girls are putting their masks on.
Is it another concern about something on the floor? I'm not sure. We're in. We need a sideline reporter. Taya, go be our sideline reporter. I can tell you from here. I heard it all. Okay. Taya's going to be our sideline guy.
He wanted to take a quick 10-second break so we could get a drink of water.
Oh, okay. It's a water break. So that is not something that's generally done, but all right. It's a water break here. So this water break brought to you by DNA Swag.
Oh my gosh, this is new.
Yeah, I guess this is new. We've seen this is the second night in a row we've seen referees make new rules.
Where was this when I played?
Last night we had a contested over and back call that was a strange one that we discussed up here, and today we're taking water breaks. So this second half of the water break brought to you by our venue, Crandall University, which we haven't talked about today. And
this facility is beautiful.
Right? For some of you that have joined us previously, you've heard us talk about it. For those of you that haven't, Crandall's undergone a overhaul on this gym. They're going to continue the overhaul this weekend with a brand new floor. Well, not a brand new floor, but they're
refinishing
the floor, and they're going to put on some new lines here. It's going to look all fancy and new in here,
but I think it's about time.
It should. The Crandall has excellent basketball and volleyball programs.
Absolutely.
And that's what they're going to focus on with the lines on the floor. It's really going to be a top-notch spot to
and
come
I think,
play.
too, both Crandall programs, I know for basketball, have come a long way.
1,000%.
They need to have a facility where it's nice.
Yeah. Do you know, I didn't check what the girls' record is. I know the guys got off to a
I want to say they're 1-6 maybe, but that record doesn't depict how
they're in the game.
Yes.
Like the games have been close.
4-6.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And the Crandall guys are 5-2 at the break.
Right, which is excellent. They got a good squad.
They do, yeah. So, yeah, the programs are. There's not an ebb and flow to them. They're pretty consistently strong every year, both sides. So, to the line for 2 is Ella Hoyt. Misses the first one. Again, I'm sorry to Ella Hoyt if I was speaking too loud. I should use my golf voice in this situation, as always.
I know, I feel like I've been screaming.
I'm a loudmouth, and I should watch myself.
Good rebound.
Oh, man, but dig it in there was Grace Collins.
Grace Collins, she gets her hands in a lot of things.
She does. She's been terrific for St. Max. And a good
Jazz
kick ahead to
Barnett.
Jazz Barnett. Good shot fake. Swing. Will it make it to the other side?
Ella Hoyt, she's got to shoot that.
And Jazz Barnett will. And down it goes.
She's got to see more of that. She's a little hesitant on her shots.
Yeah, she should never hesitate.
No, I agree.
You got a nice shot like Jazz, take it. That should be her role, and her teammates should trust that that's her role and expect her to take that shot.
And they know when the ball hits her hands, it's going to go up, and we all have to crash.
Start boxing out.
Right.
Absolutely. Because Jazz got the ball in her hands. We want her to shoot.
She's a great shooter.
Yeah. A really nice release. Good form, the whole thing. I call her Bird. That's been
wow.
one of the for her. And how about the shot from McDonald? Same thing. If I'm a teammate next to McDonald, get the ball at the foul line, I'm going to box out because she's got
what
a nice touch.
What a matchup, Dave.
47-32 now. Riverview's got it down to 15. Still in it.
McIntyre with the hustle.
Need one more push, does Riverview? Hoyt with the finish.
That's a tough bucket.
That's a big one for Max, too.
Addie Albert made her work for that.
And I don't think there's any doubt where the player of the game is coming from today for St. Max. If it was any question, I think that big one might have decided it, but that's just not there.
Tough pass.
Just wasn't there. Lily Barnett.
2-on-1.
Nice pass to Hoyt, and 2 quick ones from Hoyt. Push this lead back to 19. And that makes things tougher for Riverview. They had a little feeling that
look at that. I like that.
There, that's a better pass. That one you make. You don't mind that. Like, they're looking every time to go in there, which they shouldn't. They should, fake it in there and move the ball side to side a little more. But at least that one, Lily Barnett had her on her back and was asking for it.
She knew she was open, right?
She knew she was open. Exactly.
Where before they're just throwing it, and there could be 3 St. Max girls there.
Exactly. That's a great point. You don't know as a big person who's coming behind you.
And it's always those little point guards.
Yeah, and you're getting passed into trouble a lot.
And then you turn it over, but it's really not your fault.
It's really not your fault. And this comes from a couple of point guards, big people.
Nice shot by Barnett.
Barnett again.
Unlucky.
Just a little off. But a good shot.
Grace Collins, she's driving the train here.
Yeah. And she's going to pop one. That one would have.
Oh, nice hard work.
Yes, by Sanchez. McLean Sanchez inside kept it alive. Gave them
Grace
an
Collins again in there.
And Grace Collins creates one.
I think they're just causing a little bit of panic, Yep. The Royals know they're on their back.
Yep.
Nice. Typical inbounds play.
Nice good one, too, but a little bit off for Collins. She's going to pop it again, though, off to the side.
Nice defense.
Wow. The hard work in there by both teams and coming to meet it.
Nice defense by Jazz Barnett. Tough basket.
Better offense from Rhea McFarland.
Those are hard to.
That's a hard catch and finish.
So he's still in that 2-3 zone. Yep. Shoot it.
Absolutely. Do it again, Jazz.
Yeah. Yes.
Follows her shot. Good job by Jazz Barnett.
Oh, unfortunate.
She was just kind of losing her balance there, and Naomi McDonald wasn't available for the pass. But good hustle back by Riverview.
Collins will shoot it.
In the box.
Great hustle.
Yep.
You know what? I think Danny Patterson's happy with that. It was a quick shot, but she hustled.
She did. Following her shot for sure.
And I think he wanted McLean Sanchez to take that.
Yeah.
She was open.
Yeah. McLean Sanchez has done some good things today since she's been in. She's one of the veterans on the team, a grade 12. Doesn't start, but she's come in and done some tough stuff, just like all those guards. She's been hard-nosed and digging at the ball.
Plays good defense.
Yeah.
Marley Hansen will shoot that.
Yeah, and she should. Wide open, but
nice. Domini gets
it.
In
there, ripping
unfortunate.
It. Man, looked like some contact there, but
letting the kids play.
Holy smokes, are they ever. I love it. I love this physical brand of play, and I think the girls are enjoying it too. You're not seeing very much
Nice take.
complaining, but well defended there by Domini, but it finds its way
Collins.
to Grace Collins, who's had a terrific game.
I think she scored more points than we think. Collins.
Yeah, I think Collins is, she's been really good.
They got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
There.
Side to side, well done.
Inside.
They were patiently
Domini's
waiting for
smart with that.
She is. She knows when to take the shot and when to kick it right back out. And it was a block shot there on Addie Albert.
But I think when it gets kicked back out, they got to shoot that.
Yeah. And if you don't shoot it right away, then give Rowan Domini or the other big girls a chance to repost.
That's it.
And get it back to them. Collins being harassed over there in the corner.
By Jensen.
And I'm starting to think about, again, we don't get to choose players of the game, but we have our little contest here at the end for, who's smarter. And last game it was me.
Ugh, God. Makes me upset.
I know it does. That's why I like it.
Oh, Collins getting her hands on it again.
Crashing it again. She's been one of the better players. I think we have to go with Ella Hoyt just because I think it's got to go there just because of the tone she set in the first quarter.
Well, Dave, the fact she made it through the whole game. She had 4 fouls before the half.
I can't believe I'm losing my bet. And I don't think she's probably going to come back on here. Before
I don't think
nice
so.
Nice position in there, but blocked shot by Carruthers.
Carruthers.
She's been great, too.
Everyone's been solid for St. Max, I got to say.
They really have. They haven't made a whole lot of glaring errors or mistakes, and Carruthers, along with that 3, run down in the corner. Yeah,
battled with Marley there.
Absolutely. And it came
Collins,
out to Collins.
Domini.
Ripped away by Domini. And Addie Albert's got she was going 1-on-3 there. Got to pull it back.
No, Candy.
Or pardon me, Candy, excuse me.
Nice take.
Very well done by Amelia Jensen. But I think the player that impressed me most today from Riverview was Brooke Powers. I thought she was terrific today.
Powers? Ooh, what about McDonald?
Yeah, McDonald was good.
Domini?
Yeah, I would go Powers.
Oh, nice
block. Really well done by Domini. Ooh. Grace Collins over there leaning over. Looks like she's banged up. And she looks like a tough character to me, so if she's bent over in pain, it's for a reason. So hopefully she's okay. Her coach, Danny Patterson, over there talking to her. She hasn't been able to straighten up yet. A little concerning for me if I'm a Max fan with how good she's played today.
She's been all over the map.
Yeah, she's been great.
So who are you going for, St. Max? You're going with Hoyt?
I'm going with Hoyt just because of how she set the tone in that first quarter.
Riverview?
She was amazing. I'm going Brooke Powers. Brooke Powers for me.
Okay.
It was great. But you could pick, again.
You don't worry about who I'm picking.
I've been told by Kelly Vass.
I'm going to go with Naomi McDonald for Riverview.
A very good choice. I can't argue with it except that you're wrong and I'm going to be right.
And, I got a Hoyt. That's inevitable.
All
yeah.
Right. I think that's a safe bet.
I think Collins just got up there. She might have got hit in the stomach.
Yeah, it looked like she took a shot to the stomach.
That's painful. We got 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
She's still bent over there. Hopefully she's able to.
Nice move by Barnett.
I love it from Barnett.
And Domini.
Domini creates she's got to be selfish there and put it up herself.
Yeah.
She's so unselfish, Domini, right? I think she's got to be a little bit more selfish on the offensive
I agree.
end. She's talented enough to score herself.
And
that's
that
a hard
hurts.
foul. Didn't mean for it to be as tough as it looked.
Wow, Rhea McFarland bounces back up after.
Pops back up. Man, the toughness.
The tailbone that she bounced off the floor, Dave.
She did. But she's not saying anything. She's getting right back up, and I love the fact that Rowan Domini gave the foul and McFarland took it with such aplomb because I would.
I would have still been laying there.
I think if Rowan Domini hits me that hard, I'm going down.
Oh, absolutely.
Let alone somebody the size of Rhea McIntyre. Rowan goes with a purpose. She's tough in there. She's laughing about it with referee McGetchie, and I love you know what? McFarland would be another.
Even Collins
for player of the game, for sure.
Sometimes I just want them to share player of the game.
I know. We'd like to divide it up every game because we're saps and we like everybody.
There it is inside.
Domini on a turn and doesn't get. She deserves one. Give Domini a hoop, for the love of Pete. But no, she'll go to the line and convert. I'm confident. So St. Max, and let me see if I can take a look at the schedule here, people, you St. Max fans, and see what this means for them. So that means they're going to finish second in Pool B, which means they play the first game tonight at 6 o'clock. So that's tough for them to have to come back and do that, and it's against Harrison. It's going to be Harrison Trimble against St. Max in the
McDonald's for 3.
semi.
Domini's right there to clean it up.
Again, give her a hope. It's going to be jump and stay with Riverview. So good hustle again by Domini. So minute 45 remaining here. And wide open at the top is Candy. She's going to wait. And that shot, that play to develop.
Nice play.
Yep, well done for Albert there in the corner. It's missed by Marley Hansen. Run down in the corner by Rhea McFarland. McFarland again using the screen there.
Crothers wants it for a 3.
Seeing St. Max, this has been the difference. St. Max has done a better job being patient
nice move
in their offense. A nice block from
by
Domini.
The
And runs it down.
wow.
Give me that ball. This is Domini. And Barnett, Lily Barnett at the top, looking over to Candy. Back to Lily Barnett, back to Candy. Domini working in there for it. Nice pass to Lily Barnett. Rowan Domini making a late push for player of the game. I might have to change my mind.
You cannot.
No, I can't. You were going to be so mad at me.
Well, because you're cheating. Nice cut.
I don't cheat.
That's
I'm
it.
sticking by Brooke. I'm sticking by Brooke for my player of the game. Little crowded.
Crothers.
Little crowded in there, but Crothers comes out with it.
Oh, nice. Her passes, you better be ready.
Yep, good look by her, and well one down by Sanchez. McLean Sanchez, pardon me, and a little bit late on the shot, so well defended by Riverview. So they'll look to have end this game on a positive note. Will the Royals?
Albert to Hansen. Oh, she wanted it, I think.
She did. She looked inside. Candy.
Albert should shoot that.
Now look what you get when you swing it side to side, people. Huh?
Picture
Rich,
perfect.
Richard, show that one to them over and over again.
Right. That's just instant replay.
Coach Rafferty. He's gonna go on that one and say, that's how you do it. So good finish by Ruby Royals. Really, they played St. Max pretty even after that rough start. So some stuff to build on going into tomorrow's game. But St. Malachy's, they're more worried about tonight. And a matchup here at 6 o'clock against the Harrison Trimble Trojans. They'll try to go and get some rest.
That'll be a game.
Can you say point guard matchup in that game?
Yes. Kate Fillmore.
Hello, Ella Hoyt, Kate Fillmore.
Okay, let's see who's right.
Oh my goodness, I hope there's no broken bones after that matchup. Those two play hard. Here it is, fans, what you've all been waiting for. The sensation, the online sensation that's catching on Twitter.
Oh, poof, my phone's blowing up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my God, no. Yes! I'm so happy for her. She works so hard. I'm
happy for me. I mean, I'm happy for her
Brooke
too.
Powers.
And we were wrong.
We were wrong, but well deserved.
You know what? Awesome choice.
Yeah,
awesome choice.
well deserved.
Awesome choice. And Taya Bailey, the game's barely ended, and he's waving you out of your spot to take over.
I don't know
for
who
the
he
guys'
thinks
games.
he is,
Seriously.
but
you run this piece.
Right. This is a tough crowd. He is not ready.
All right, don't say anything until we turn off the microphone, you. Careful with what you say. Okay, fans, so we're going to take a 19-minute break, let Taya Bailey ascend his throne over here, or whatever he thinks it is. And we'll be back to you in 19 minutes with some boys action. FHS, MHS.